Hi guys, I'm Exactchaos and welcome to a brand new little Let's Play of Skyhaven. We're going to have a look at the progress that the devs have made over the last year. I think it's about been a year since I played it last time. Yeah, I'm quite interested to see what is new. And I see the first thing that is new is the start tutorial. We're playing on the beta 0.6.5.119, by the way, as you can see up there. And yeah, let's dig into it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a tutorial because in the last time we played it, I think I played it a bit on live stream. There was some issues with stuff that we didn't quite, or I didn't quite understand. So let's pop into the tutorial. I haven't played this at all in quite a while. So let's see how it goes. This short tutorial introduces the basics of the game. We will start with the construction of main structures, ramps, and runway. That piece, I believe we understood. So, are we paused? I believe we are. Can I? Yeah, we're paused. I can't remember if the interface changed. We now have towns and stuff on the outside, which I'm very sure was not there. This makes me think of something like there was a sim town or something that had a bit of a look like this, I think. Okay, anyway, what are we doing? You can find a grass strip in the building panel in the ramps and runway section. Okay, and then so build a runway, build an exit for the runway, build 3 ramps, connect all 3 ramps to the runway. That piece we understand for the most part. Ooh, this is new. This is new. I didn't think we could buy more land, so with that in mind, I'm very keen on seeing what we can do with this. So a grass runway. Ooh. We can only, so what is it? Shift to build multiple objects, right mouse button to cancel construction, alt to prevent grid snapping. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, anyway, Control R, Control Shift R for free angle rotation. Control R for free angle rotation. So if we do that, it means that we can Control Shift R, Control R, Control Shift R. Let's get it something like this. So it seems like we could at least score, put it in here, and we should probably be able to move it here so we can actually get to the other side also. So let's do that as a starting point. So there's our grass runway. Now we need to build a ramp entry or build an exit. So what you usually do, what usually has been the case is you actually place it on kind of on in the middle, but that's not really great. So I'd rather just put it to the end over here. And I would also think we should probably do the entry on the other side, just so that we're a little bit more effective. Otherwise, vehicles will be using the actual runway to be taxiing. Now we need to build 3 ramps. So ramps are these guys, and they are, unlike things like Airport CEO and Sim Airport and so on, they are, in fact, one direction only. So we need to provide in and out access. So let's do something like this. So let's provide. Yeah, and I must say I'm having a bit of a hard time to get it to actually line up properly. So let's forget about that for the second. So let's try and build a grass taxiway. We can in fact build a grass taxiway like this. So let's do. Come on. Too little distance between start and the end of the road. Oh, hang on. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. Let's just have a look. Our money is not an enormous amount, so let's just do this fairly calm and collected. So if that's better. That's much better. So let's do. We could actually just start it straight like this. So let's do 1 here. And, ooh, yes, we can actually snap them like that. That's awesome. So we're just going to do 3 of them, and we're going to try and snap it. Unfortunately, it's not going to want us to do it unless we extend our taxiway a little bit. Because it's actually grid snapping is something that we could that we could avoid. So let's do that. And if we say Alt, yeah, but it's still going to want to snap to that point there. So not having it. So let's just extend this a little bit longer to see if we can get an extra one in there. We should be able to. There we go. There we go. So now I've got 3 ramps in there. We'll need to connect all the ramps to the runway. So what I'm going to do is try and get this taxiway to go all the way like this. There we go. So now it's actually working. So well done. We almost have all of the essential to accommodate airplanes. The next thing an airport needs is some facilities to provide services. Let's build a fuel barrel stock and cargo storage facilities. After we mustn't forget to connect them to the road and link them to the ramps, of course. Okay, so let's have a look. So now these are ready to go. What are we seeing here? Oh, these are just the numbers. Ramp 1, 2, and 3. This is like it's like a little light. Is that what it is? A light and a little windsock. Okay, so now we need to build a fuel barrel stock. So let's get some rows going. Oh, we add some extra money. I think that's part of the tutorial, which of course helps us along tremendously. Now let's see, get a bit of a road going on. So let's not get out too far. Let's get it out about this way so that we can in fact go in the other direction. Also, so let's do a little something like, well, let's just do something like that. We're going to be okay with that for the time being, I think. So let's get some airport facilities. We need a fuel barrel stock. Let's go ahead and grab it in here. I do know you don't want it too far away from the ramps, but for the time being, I think that's going to be just okay. Let's move it out a little bit in case we want to make some changes in the future. Fuel available in the storage is only 10% of total capacity, 400 of 7,000. Not that that's 10%, by the way. Next delivery is not applicable. Open on appearance. So I'm assuming they are going to help us out with that in some point. So let's dismiss that for the time being. Now, build a cargo storage. So that's a cargo storage. Let's go. Can we go straight up against it is kind of what I'm after. In the past, there was some issues with it, but let's see if they've fixed that. I think that looks pretty good. Now, all together. Now it's saying buy truck for fuel barrel stock. So let's go in here. It's got some capacity. Now we will need to buy a vehicle. Ooh, look at that old guy. And let's go ahead and buy one of them. Okay, so now we've got one truck for fuel. And now let's buy 2 trucks for cargo. 1, 2 trucks over there. And now the final thing we need to do is we need to link it to all. So I think it's here, link to all. That's good. That one's linked. And this one is linked to all. Awesome. We are now ready to host airplanes. Let's do it. Now, accepting flights. So what is this saying? This is actually saying no connection to the supply network. So I think we would like to do that at some point. Ooh, I can see we've got fuel over here. So at least we've got the stats. And I believe this is cargo. It's not actually. Ooh, open the resource manager for cargo. So it is cargo. It is in fact cargo. Road grid step. Ooh, that's interesting. I've never seen that. So the steps. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so what's the next thing? Accepting flights. Unpause the game in the lower left. Should we go ahead and connect ourselves to the external? Let's follow the steps. Unpause the game in the lower left time control panel, or by pressing space to start receiving on-demand flight proposals. The on-demand flights will start showing up on the left side of the screen. Above the time control panel, click on the flight to expand the panel, choose an available ramp for the flight's airliner to park and press the accept flight button. So let's start by playing it on a normal speed. Ramp is free and ready for the next flight. Now, the question is, will it actually work or not? So let's speed it up just a tad. We may need to connect this before we'll actually see that. So well, it's only been 6 minutes. So let's do that. Are we seeing anything? Oh, we are in fact seeing one. So here is our first flight from RPO, Royal Postmaster Office. An airline coming in. It's needing our fueling, and it's going to give us some cargo. It's going to pay $4.29, and there's a fine associated for failing to service this airliner. So I will accept you at ramp number 1. So now we'll see our very first flight coming in. It's going to come in from this side. I think the graphics is looking a little better though. Oh, whoa, calm down. We hardly saw that. Here it is. Ooh, come on, pause it. Just want to see that we're actually having a look at it. Here we go. Look at that guy. Postmaster has come on in. Okay, there's another one trying to get in. We'll accept you at ramp number 2. Oh, excellent. Our fueling and our cargo guy is here. Cargo truck is here, ready to go. Let's speed it up to number 2. Just have a look. Landing fee, we've started to receive some money. Cargo is being unloaded. Refueling is happening. The next flight is coming in. Starting to see some payments being made. We are running out of fuel. We'll just go about our business over here and see how all of this works for the time being. Okay, fuel available in storage is only 10%. Okay, well, that's fine. Next, dismiss. That's fine. We'll keep an eye on that. We might run out of fuel, but we'll wait for the game to actually tell us something. So we'll actually just have a look at the quality of the tutorial. So there we go. That's our first flight serviced and let go. There's another one coming in. Let's click on that, and we'll get that to come in at number 1 yet again. Okay, we are providing service now, but keep it up. We need to resupply. Connect facilities with the outer area and sign contracts with the fuel supplier. There are 3 types of fuel contracts: take or pay, flexible, and instant. And this I don't quite understand yet. So let's have a look at that. Choose wisely, they say. Okay, so the game is paused. We need to build an office. Hire 5 clerks, start the advanced battle logistics research, which is not quite what we had in mind. So let's go ahead and connect ourselves now, because they did in fact say a little something about that. So what I'll do is let's run it in a little bit like that. And then what we'll do is we'll try and find, is that about right? And we'll link that up there. So now we're actually connected to the outside world. That's all good. We have some money available. Now we do potentially need to get some contracts going. So let's see about that. Next, fuel delivery, fuel management, operation, supply management. Here we go. Operation. There is 1 fuel barrel stock that is open, connected to 3 ramps. And that's about it. It's got 243 liters of fuel, presumably liters or something like that. Something similar. General on-off switch. Yes. Okay. Supply management. Now, can we? Here we go. It's under supply management. We can get ourselves a new contract. Now, there are various companies. Take or pay. Oh, we can't do any of them. To sign this contract up, you have to research first. Okay. So instant is all we can do for the time being. So we don't need enormous amounts. So I think Union is going to be the one where we're just going to get 1,000 liters of fuel. So let's go ahead. And I think is that just a once off? Delivery will be executed instantly. Let's just sign it on once off. Okay. And there we go. Let's pause it again. We'll quickly. Oh, so now this guy is a slightly bigger cargo plane. Ooh, land for sale. Purchase land for 18,000. I'm not going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm rather going to service yet another plane. We don't need the land yet. We still have plenty of land available to us at this time. Did we see we have not seen fuel arrive. Is that What? Is that the fuel actually coming our way? We have no idea if that is our fuel supply. Probably not. Doing all kinds of other stuff out there, not necessarily bringing in our fuel. But we do need our fuel to start arriving fairly soon. Oh, here it is, coming in 7 minutes, basically. Okay, that's awesome. Good to see that. Let's just get that fuel to come on in. Yes, dismiss. Oh, here it comes. Nice. We're going to have that. Ooh, we're out of fuel, but the fuel is arriving. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Awesome refueling. I like it. There we go. A lot of extra fuel has now arrived. Wow, they've immediately been sent away again. Okay, interesting. Okay, the next thing we want to do is build an office. So let's go to facilities. Airfield buildings, Airfield Administration. I'm assuming that's the one that we're after. Now let's get that up at the access point over here. So we'll get the administration building right as you enter. We'll go in there and we'll hire ourselves 5 clerks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And advanced battle logistics is what they would have liked us to research, right? Let's, what is this saying? Research works in the following manner. You can hire clerks in the top left corner of the screen. Each clerk will give you research points every day. Use those points to research anything you want that is available in the list. There we go. And can I have a bit of a look at this? Ooh. It's quite a fair bit more advanced than it used to be. I can tell you that much. We used to end it off about here somewhere, I think. Large ramp hangar. Somewhere over here is where I think we ended it off at the 1930s is the last time we played. There were some other bits and pieces, but this is, oh, look at that. Look at all these things that we can get. Passenger services. Yeah, we definitely got these at around the 1930. We got the stairway and the bus operations. We got that. An advanced terminal. I think we got that as well. Personnel. Wow, there's a way more stuff here to get now. Construction. Look at this. Technical standards for roads. We go ahead. Cast in place concrete. Bids for construction standards. Asphalt road construction. Wow, geodetic surveys. There's a lot happening, and I think there's still a fair bit to go. Fly every day, jet shine, and into the future. Awesome. And then office work, probably all kinds of stuff. What's the latest stuff here at the end? Internal pneumatic mail, airport business center, office faxing, all these kind of awesome things. Now, I think what they asked us to have a look at was advanced battle logistics. So let's head into there, open the lab, and go with advanced battle logistics and research that. Okay, good job. I should have probably read that. Let's get out of here and see what is next. Oh, sign any fuel contract. Okay, well, build a road between the airport's entry point and transportation. Yeah. This is what I had in mind. Is we needed to do that a little quicker. Now we probably can buy some more fuel anyway. It's not the end of the world. So let's get some supply management, and we go to a contract. We still can't do the others. Let's this time around buy about 2,000 liters, so it can. Well, actually, if we wanted to buy like 5. So if we wanted to buy 5,000 here, that's at 4,500. 5,000 here is very expensive. We can't do 5,000. So really, Union Oil Company is probably about the best we can do. 6,000 liters at 5,400. That might be a little bit overkill at this point. Well, we can store about that much. Let's just do it. Let's sign that. So we don't run out of there. For intense air traffic, an airport has to be capable of sustaining high demand. Sometimes you will need to adjust your service and work modes of infrastructure objects. Let's walk through several scenarios that could be useful. Okay. What are we saying? What are you saying, buddy? Okay, I'm holding in the middle mouse button to rotate it in this way. That is our fuel truck that has just actually delivered stuff. Now, Change the runway mode to arrival. Okay. There you go. But where are these guys going to then leave, right? Or do I just go back to both? Oh, I think so. I think we just go back to both. So then you can do multiple runways, of course. Okay, buy a truck for the fuel battle stock. That's definitely something we're going to do. I think we need an extra parking spot. So let's upgrade for a parking slot, and then we'll buy one more. Okay, got that one sorted. Build a fuel battle stock facility. Isn't this what it is? Fuel battle stock? Fuel battle stock, cargo storage, a large fuel battle stock. Well, let's do that and see how that goes. I think we're all good with the fuel. Oh, that's going to bring in its own fueling. Why reposition the fuel battle stock facility? Let's quickly see. Can we reposition it? Relink. You need to stop the building before. So let's stop that. This is weird. This is an interesting thing here. Advanced. Okay, dismiss. Thank you very much. What is this? Base hospitality. I don't know where that comes from. Flexible fuel contracts. Ooh. We'll have to have a look at that. And this is saying what? The fuel available is an issue. Now, can we move it now? Sell vehicle. Relocate vehicle. That is interesting. Can we get rid of this one? Remove. We can't. If we close it, we could potentially remove it. Will we get money back? If you remove it right now, you will lose this much of your undistributed fuel. Not sure if we're getting our money back or not. So can we move this one now that it's been closed? I'm assuming it needs to do some stuff. What else did they want us to do? Reposition facility, move a fuel truck from one barrel stock to another. I see. Can I move this guy? For some reason, it doesn't want me to move it. If I open this one up again, yes, dismiss that and stop showing me that. Okay, there's some interesting things going on here. I can't seem to relocate it. That is quite an interesting one. Sign resource contracts, move fuel truck from one to barrel stock. So they want us to buy one of these barrel stocks. Okay, so let's just close this guy and remove it. We'll confirm, we'll let all of that go. And let's go ahead and buy what they are asking us, a fuel barrel stock across the road. There we go. That's the one. Reposition it. So let's close it and we'll reposition it. Okay, that's done. Let's reposition it yet again over there. So that works quite well. Now move one to the other. We've got an extra vehicle there. So why can't I relocate this vehicle? Is it because they're actually doing some stuff? It's probably because they're servicing stuff. So let's speed things up a little bit. We'll not accept another flight right now. We'll get the refueling to quickly do its thing. Now it's done. Now we can actually relocate the vehicle to the other fueling facility over here. And we can probably open this one up. So now we've got two of them, which shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's pause that now and let's sign resource contracts. Okay, so let's have a look. So over here, we can do some supply management for cargo. And this is the thing that I didn't quite understand. But we will eventually run out of cargo. We don't actually need much more. That's instant only. If I have a look, is there other services that provides others? Yes, express or regular. Delivery volume, Orville, Smith delivery, Orville mail. So they want us to do a little something now. So news air transporting is probably the best thing we can do, and we'll do that. Oh, we can do that straight away. So let's go ahead and sign that. We'll get some additional cargo stuff over here, cargo resources, and then we'll go back into fuel supply management. And we'll go and see about getting a flexible contract. So what does a flexible contract actually mean? I have no idea what that means, right? Okay, so what does this mean? You can adjust delivery time later on the graph if you schedule a time less than 3 hours from now. Delivery will be executed the next day. So is this basically just saying we would like 500 liters of fuel, and let's make it 1,000 liters of fuel every day at, 8 a.m.? Yeah. Workflow cost is 8, cancellation fee is 100. Let's go ahead and sign that. So now we'll actually see daily fuel deliveries coming in. Please note that if you have only one runway and it's set to arrival mode, airplanes will not be able to depart, and vice versa. Departure mode will prevent arriving flights. The best mode for a single runway is both. Imagine that. Okay, so let's unpause it again, and we'll quickly have a look and say, let's do reinforced loading dock, air traffic control. What does that actually give us? After worldwide news broke about a minor collision between an arriving and departing aircraft in Croydon, it is now necessary for someone to inform the pilots about the conditions of the runway, wind direction, and existence of other aircraft or vehicles in the area using flags, flashing lights, or radio communications. The Air Traffic Control Service Tower ensures all the aforementioned safety precautions and increases airport's operation per time slot limit, as well as the number of dispatched aircraft. So let's go ahead and grab that as our next piece of research. Okay, good. Now let's start accepting a few more flights. So ramp 1, please. And I don't think I've got a free ramp available for anybody else, so you can pop on in. There we go. Ramp 2 for the next flight. Thank you. Now we need to build a terminal. The early days, terminals are available in capital construction section of the building panel after research. Capital construction, early days airport station. Now, what I'm interested in doing is potentially, so this one doesn't seem to want to, we kind of have to do our very own little thing over here. So what I was thinking is maybe what we'll do is we'll place it somewhere over here. Is that about right? It's an interesting piece of rotation though. So now it's a little bit, if I wanted to, yeah, it doesn't actually want to. Now we're, oh, there we go. I think that is about perfect. So what I'm interested in doing is maybe I'll place this one right over here so people could actually see them. So let's try and, okay, let's, you know what? I want to try and line it up with that. So let's do that first. Let's get ourselves this road section. We'll run it. Ooh, actually quite nicely works in there, but let's leave it over there. We'll get ourselves the capital construction piece. And what I want to do is line it up. That's a bit too much. That's so crazy to get this to is that, I don't know if we're gonna, wrong location. Can I delete a little bit of this? Let's trim it back just a tad and try that one more time. I wish I could have actually got it to snap in that location. Let's just do that. We'll place it there. We'll get it all connected up with a grass road here. And we'll do a very similar thing over here. I think that is close enough. Now, buy a bus to deliver passengers and a truck to deliver luggage. Okay, so This is for the baggage, so we'll buy 1 truck. And this is for passengers, so we'll go ahead and buy 1 bus. Okay, so there we go. That's good. Now we'll link it to all of the fields, link to the ramps. Good news, let's finish the tutorial with scheduling. If you are going to develop your airport into a big international hub, you need to deal with regular flights. Sign with airline at 8 lines, sign flight contracts and manage them in the schedule. I think that's a typo right there. So there we go. Is that about right? Can we service one of these? Let's go ahead and service one of these while we wait. We're almost done. I'll quickly finish the tutorial and then we'll finish this episode with that tutorial, or the end of the tutorial at least. So where am I going? Sign the general agreement with the aircraft transport travel airline. So where is that? Contracts window. Aircraft transport and travel. Okay. Signed airlines, new airlines. Airline contracts are divided by tiers. Oh, here they are. And each one of these tiers requires to have all previous contracts to be signed, and every next one requires more and more of workflow. Okay, so can I go ahead and sign this one? These flights are only available after signing an airline. Oh, here it is. Aircraft transport and travel, signing it. Okay, estimated services. Income from services, workflow is 3, contract signing bonus, new flights 10. Let's sign that one. Okay, signed airlines. Now, let's go back out and see, sign a flight contract with aircraft transport and travel, switch 2 ramps to schedule mode and schedule 3 flights for aircraft transport and travel. Okay, back to the contracts window. This is completely new to me. So let's sign. So this one needs fuel and cargo, fuel and cargo, fuel and cargo. Let's go with these smaller ones. Well, sign. Doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. Those are going to be more difficult to do. So let's just sign the smaller ones. How many did they want us to sign? Okay, sign a flight contract. Switch 2 ramps to flight schedules. So we'll need to wait for our flights to actually be serviced, and then we can switch them up. As it stands, we're doing on demand only. We're getting some stuff being delivered here. So as soon as we get these vehicles out of the way, we can get some of these ramps all sorted out. Why are they taking so many ages to actually get sorted? Refueling of this flight is taking ages and ages. There we go. So let's move this one over to schedule flights. Ooh, it can do light and medium, and serviceable airlines is props only. So there we go. So what do we have here? Service facilities, luggage cargo hosting, and hosting is unavailable for this ramp. Why is that the case? I think it's because we don't have those kind of facilities just yet. But okay, that one is over to schedule now. As soon as this guy leaves, we'll pop the next one over to schedule 2. On-demand flights is what we're looking at here. Right? Oh, no, that's nothing available to us at this moment. We'll get to that now. Okay, now that one's ready to go. We'll go to schedule flights there as well. Now we need to go and schedule this. Ah, good. Now, here we go. This is the flights that we've just procured. So let's move them into, will arrive the following day. Will arrive the following, okay, so we can, in this slot, get that one to come on in. And, beyond, this one needs to come in the next morning. So we'll do that. Let's schedule a few more. Let's sign a few more. Let's just keep signing the 5 cargo ones for the time being. So there's a few more in there. Anything else we can schedule here? Beautiful. So let's schedule that with a little bit of a buffer there. This one is only going to come in tomorrow. Let's wait for that. What is this guy? This guy can... So it won't be able to get in there. So let's give ourselves a bit of a buffer in between at least here, I think. So let's make sure we give ourselves at least... Well, let's go with an hour in between flights there, just because I'm not too sure we'll be able to accommodate all of that. And then what we'll do is we'll get ourselves a little bit less time this time around, or we'll do something like that. So let's just go ahead and schedule. Congratulations on completing the tutorial. You are now familiar with the basics during the game. You will be able to discover new functions and features not reflected here, but thanks to the completed training, you should have enough knowledge to explore these features on your own. And remember that you can look in the help section, in the pause menu, or in the main menu if you need specific information about any mechanics of the game. You can continue playing this game as long as you want, or start a new game through the main menu. Safe travels. I think we will continue this one. So let's pop out of here, go back to the airport, play a little bit, see if we can't schedule some of these. Oh, so if you... so your scheduled ramps becomes a bit of a problem, and you can really only deal with one at a time. They can't deal with anything if you don't fully schedule it. So let's go ahead and grab... Well, let's pause it and see... let's get a big one there with a little bit of cash there. Ooh, that one's even better. Needing a fair bit of fueling to do though. So let's go ahead and grab that one to come on in. And it's probably about time for us to add additional ramps and the likes. But I think that's our first... Oh, no, that's not our scheduled flight. When is our scheduled flight coming in? At about 3 this afternoon. Let's speed it along a little bit. Because, let's face it, that's what we're going to need to do. Because we don't have additional ramps. Oh, we should be able to add tons more ramps. So I think we will continue this for another few episodes at least and see where it goes. Let's go ahead and, well, schedule the next one to come on in. I just want to see our first scheduled flight actually arriving, and then we'll end the episode. Research is doing fine. We probably need to add a new contract here. So let's quickly do a new contract for something here. So we need a fair bit. Why is some of the, oh, that's not a lot cheaper. So if we go to 200 here, that's 560, 200 here, 200 there, 200 here. Wow, that's pricey. Orville, these guys are, wow, that's pricey. So we're definitely going to go with Orville. And I don't think we can't deal with, we don't have enough actual. So let's just grab an extra bit over here. An extra 20 should do the trick. Let's sign that contract to get the extra 20 cargo. But we'll need to schedule something in a little sooner. We can grab an extra one. No. We can do that, actually. We can. Let's go ahead and grab this guy to come on in. It's going to give us a fair bit of money. We are making... Money is looking pretty good. What is happening over here? Go to the vehicle. Oh, it's just arriving now. It's a little late is what it's saying. Oh, so I think we didn't get everything we bought. To be honest. Oh, there's our very first one of these guys. Okay, I think what we'll do is let's end the episode here, and I'll see you in the next episode to see how we continue this airport. I'm pretty keen to keep it going for a little while longer and see how good this game has developed ever since. So guys, if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. This is a new series, so any love is always appreciated. If you've got some comments, have some questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.